you serious? I think you could
I don't know what to talk about.
Your glasses is weird. I wear glasses too, but I don't usually like to show mine. You should behave more like you used to.
Like, you want me to take off my glasses?
Yes, you should. Let's see your
Okay.
beautiful eyeshadow.
Oh my god, Chidera. Well, I
Yeah,
cannot
I
show
can
everybody
see
this.
this.
It's hard to look. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, Chidera.
Are you serious? We are rolling all this time.
Okay, so hi everybody. Good afternoon today.
Yeah.
Today we're going to be doing another interview. But before I say that, I'm so sorry that I did not introduce myself. I am the amazing, awesome Chimdiawa. And this is the boring.
No. I am the super fabulistic, expialidocious. I don't know what that word means. My name is Chukwuchidera. Yes, I've been concurring with her.
Okay, so today we're going to be interviewing somebody. He's very cool, very amazing. I mean, he's someone that has managed somehow to soar academically and still combine other things. Like he represents the picture
Your
of
words are living in you right now.
Chidera, thank you. You're in my head. My words are filling me right now. So please, we're going to be doing an interview for Daniel Doyum, and he'll tell you he's a graduate. I mean, he is.
So basically, Diaries is all about inspiring people, and this person right here is going to inspire you. So watch us as we showcase this person to you.
Thank you. Okay, so again, I'm Chimdi Awa, and with me is
Chukwuchidera on Shobu Diaries from Enugu, Nigeria.
Yeah, and this is our guest.
My name is Daniel Bute.
Okay.
I just recently graduated from Faculty of Law,
Okay.
University of Nigeria.
Okay.
No, I
While I was in school, I was the Student Union Government Chief Judge.
Wow.
So I'm from Benue State.
Oh.
It's really nice to be in your midst this afternoon.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Okay, so Bute, of course you know what Bo Diaries is about.
Yeah.
So we're going to be asking you some questions in that light.
Okay.
We're trying to get young undergraduates inspired. I mean, the mere fact that you, as a law student, you combined academics and you combined other stuff. To me, I found inspiring. You inspire me a lot personally. But then to every other young person out there who wants to dabble into business or leadership or something of that kind of sort, how can you combine the two? Those are the things we're going to be looking at today.
Okay.
So, you already introduced yourself. Okay, so I want you to tell us what you do, basically. I mean, what you've done, what you do.
Okay, basically I did 3 things outside academics while I was a student. I was a politician,
Wow.
I was a business person,
Okay.
and I was also an entrepreneur. So as a politician, I ran for a student union government post,
Okay.
and then to become the chief judge. The chief judge is the one in charge of cases and the judiciary in the university. And I won. Business-wise, I had a business known as Crimsons. What I did with in Crimsons was to basically to take clothes and upcycle clothes and sell it to guys, redesign clothes and then sell it to guys. I also sold trousers and other clothing accessories for men. Then entrepreneurship wise, I offer career assistance to students and even graduates who are desirous of seeking for jobs and internships. So I basically revamp their CVs, draft cover letters for them, and just give them general professional assistance.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay, I want to ask, basically you're doing a whole lot of things. How are you able to combine all of those with academics?
Okay, so there's just one word, there's just one thing that helped me, and it's called balance.
Okay.
So I believe we all have 24 hours in a day. You understand? So, but what matters is how you use the 24 hours. So what really helped me was my ability to prioritize, to ask myself what is really important at each point in time. So when I decide what is important, I can better allocate time to it. So in that way, my activities can fit into 24 hours, but it also involves a lot of planning. The day before, I set goals for the next day. I think about the next day. What do I have the following day?
Okay.
So, and then the next day is just like I'm living out a plan which I've already made the previous night. So planning is very important,
Planning is
and
key.
it's key. Yeah.
Okay, so you just talk about scheduling and planning. Okay, so I want you to tell me a little about the CV revamping. You just
Okay.
started.
Yeah.
So I want you to tell me a little about it. I mean, what you're doing.
Okay, so we figured that a lot of students who apply for internships, they sometimes they don't get responses from organizations and law firms which they apply to. Sometimes and most times they get rejections.
Okay.
So we made a study and we discovered that most times they get these rejections simply because they do not send out strong applications. By strong applications, I mean that their CVs and their cover letters are not drafted up to the required tastes and standards of some of these organizations and companies.
Okay.
So what we do basically is we assist you
Okay.
to revamp your CV with your existing portfolio, but we take it and then we rebrand you. We make you more sellable for a very little token.
Okay.
So you can get a professional CV from us for as low as 1,000 naira.
Wow.
But you know what one CV can do for you? One CV can land you your dream job. So
So when the person lands his dream job, the person can bring stuff.
no, the
No,
person
that's-
doesn't have to do that's not professional.
Okay, so and I was actually curious about because you talk about a whole lot of things you've achieved so far in school, which is quite applaudable. I wanted to know if there were any time at all you doubted yourself for any reason.
Okay, I doubted myself a lot
Okay.
along the journey.
Okay.
I doubted, especially I had a few academic challenges
Okay.
coming up, and it was in my first year. Okay, when I came to school initially, I started off on a very good note. I had like the best results in my class for the first semester, but the second semester I got a little distracted.
Yeah.
So my grades dropped so low. I was surprised. So that was like a very low moment for me. I started to have nightmares. I started to have nightmares where I failed all my courses and stuff like that. It was really bad at that point. But I had to remind myself of the previous successes and to tell myself this is something I've done before. So this is something I want to point out very quickly, that success is a seed. Success bets success. That's
Yeah.
why it's good to succeed.
Yes.
Business wise, I had challenges. There were certain times when my lectures clash with client orders. Maybe I have, there was this day a client called me from UNTH to deliver waistcoats for him, and I had lectures and I had to leave lectures
Wow.
to deliver for that client because the client was paying more, like he was paying a very good
Yeah,
amount, and he delivered in a large sums. But I wouldn't. It's not, if that happened now, maybe I would have made a contrary decision. I would have told the client to wait, attend my lectures, then after my lectures, I'll deliver for to the client. So because, like I said, prioritization is very important, and maybe with time, my priorities became more academic.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so what drives you? What inspires you? What makes you do more? What made you run for the SUG chief judge? What made you start up the CV revamping? What made you start up Crimsons? And what keeps you going in your academics?
okay, first and foremost, why I do the things I do is because I derive satisfaction from helping people.
Okay.
And the other reason why I do the things I do is because of my mom. My mom has inspired me so much. My mom
Oh my god.
since I was born, my mom has been very hardworking, and I think I took that from her. My mom just wants to give out her best, not for any particular reason, but for the sake of it, for the sake of let it be said that I did my best. So like that's the reason why I do the things I do.
good reason.
Thank you very much. So no matter what I do, I try to give out my
Yeah.
best, and I think that's why I do
That's
the
not what
things
I
I
do.
do.
My mom told me one time, yeah. So in secondary school, I used to get like 80 as my average. And so my mom is like, I used to be first though, funny thing. So one time she goes to drop me at school and she's like, you can get a 90. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, not again.
Lives in it.
But I'm serious, every time I got a prize for speech and prize giving, she would come up on the stage and everybody's calling my mother. Like I went to federal government college. Imagine how large. But everybody knew me.
So yeah,
To
I'm
mothers.
talking about more. That's what.
You want to talk about your
No,
mother?
I won't do that. More to come here. Just check me on something. So want to ask you, were your parents always big supporters of what you're doing,
No,
or it
no,
was just friends?
just friends, really.
Okay.
Just friends who have become family over the years. My parents were, they didn't even know that
You ever had the
that
curves
I if they knew, they would have told me to stop. So they weren't supportive. But my elder sister was very supportive, and she is still very
Supporting you.
supportive. Yeah.
You know, one of the goals of Bold Diaries is we want parents to support their children. I mean, I already said, like, I always say that it's cool to have a first class, very cool. It's cool to have a 2-1, but it's cooler to have a first class. But then, I mean, no, but it's cooler, you know it's cooler. But then, I mean, parents should, their children have other dreams too. I mean, think of it like, what if the child does not do the academic thing, so to say, later on in life? Many of our parents are not even doing things they did in school. So
Yeah, true.
why won't you just support them?
Yeah. Why don't you just support them for the parents, for the few parents that will listen to
For the many parents, my parents listen to Bold Diaries all the time.
yeah.
Did you watch?
For the many parents. Yes, that will listen to this. So another question I would like to ask you before we go is there any advice you have for undergraduates out there? You're leaving school, you're now a graduate, so yeah.
Is it official?
No, it's not official
Okay.
yet. I just
There's still,
finished
there's
my
still, there's
exams.
still, but
Yeah, there's still
Law
law
school.
school.
There's still lost,
So,
of course.
My advice for undergraduates is that the university is a very strange world.
mm,
So, but when you come in, the very first thing you have to do is you have to discover yourself. You have to discover you for you. You don't have to allow anybody to foist their roles upon you. You have to determine, this is who I am. This is what I'm capable of. This is what I can achieve. You don't have to forget where you're coming from.
Very
Always
important.
remember where you are coming from. It's only when you remember where you're coming from you'll be able to determine where you are going to. So be determined with your work. Be focused on your studies. Very important. I normally tell people your studies should be your priority. Even if you have a business, you're the president of an association, you're you're the president of a club or something, you should prioritize your academics, because it is your academics that brought you to school, and it's being paid for by your parents. So people are paying for you to be in school for a reason. So that reason has to be the ultimate reason for you. You
very
understand?
true. It's very,
So,
very
I mean, lastly, I mean, just give us updates. How far? Your results and what are waiting for it?
Okay. I'm also
Maybe I've
awaiting
been
it
dying
right
to answer
now.
question.
I'm also awaiting it right now. I'm praying
We are praying
and
with you.
hoping on God for a first.
Oh my
I'm
god!
hoping, but the aim is, when I go to law school, it's non-negotiable. I'm
Okay.
going to aim for a first, and with God, I know I'm going to achieve it.
Wow.
So that was a very, very educative session. I've learned a lot. Thus far. And Uche, thank you for coming.
Thank you so
Really,
much
really
for the
appreciate
interview. I really
Really
appreciate you too.
appreciate. So
Thank you for seeing this episode of Bold Diaries. I am Chimbi Awa and with me is.
Chikujidera.
And I really learned a lot, like Chidera said. I mean, I'm going to prioritize. I'm going to schedule. I'm going to plan
She
Chidera.
has none of that. I don't know if she's just.
No,
You've
no,
been
you don't
giving all of
understand. This
that.
is different. They just reinforced all these things.
Sorry, we're done. So thank you so much.
Okay, so our guest is, he remains.
Daniel Butte.
Thank you for listening. Bye, lovelies.